but the cost of that opportunity was contending with disease, starvation, harsh weather, isolation from the homeworld, and hostile Native Americans who had inhabited the lands for millennia. As France began its colonization and exploration of America, which would later lead to the places now known as Quebec, Acadia, and Louisiana, England would make its first effort at a colony in modern-day North Carolina on an island known as Roanoke Island, named after the local native peoples. On March 25, 1584, Queen Elizabeth I gave Sir Walter Raleigh the right to organize a colony in North America which would serve to establish England's presence on the continent, generate commerce, and to construct a military base against their main enemies, the Spanish. One would be established on Roanoke. The colonist here would be the first Englishman to cultivate and bring back to England things like corn, potatoes, and tobacco. The first English child born in America, Virginia Dare, was born in this colony on August 18th. The granddaughter of the colony's leader, John White. 118 people lived in this colony. John White left to return to England, but when he came back to the colony after having been delayed for a few years, there was no trace of them. The colonists and most of the colony had vanished. White found no evidence of a struggle or a battle, and much of the settlement had been dismantled in what looked like a calmly and organized manner. All that White could find was the word Croatoan, carved on a tree. White was unable to search nearby islands because of weather, and to this day no one knows exactly what happened. The first English colonization of the New World was not only a failure, it was a mystery. The English had failed in their first attempt and other attempts, but would naturally try again. 17 years later, on May 14, 1607, the colony of Jamestown was founded in a land they'd come to call Virginia after their Virgin Queen Elizabeth. The settlers, a mix of laborers and gentlemen from England, expected the primary function of this colony to be the extraction of gold and silver. However, as was often the case for Europeans coming to the New World,